What's poppin', man?
Shit, chilling. No regular shit.
We might be low key family though. We'll talk about that sometime. You know what I mean? Ma'am, your schedule. First of all, I want to give you props, which I'm not surprised though. 3 days notice, you and Jay Moore.
Yep, they called me when I was on the plane back from London. I put the tweet out like, "Hey, I could put some shit together last minute," and they hit me. It's like, "All right, we're gonna figure it out." By the time I landed, they had me the deposit, so I was like, "All right, let's go, let's get it together." I had Jay Moore; he was with it, you know. I'm just surprised, but grateful that we both got through it, no chokes, no nothing, and we both had to have battle of the night, and we just started writing it 3 days prior is dope. So I think they really gonna love that when it drop, and we are the first people to drop from the card, so it's gonna be dope.
Okay. I think I saw a tweet. I don't know if that was from you or Jay Moore saying it's probably one of I think from you saying this your favorite one round battle.
Yeah, because I don't really have like most of my one rounds. It's like people try their hardest. Like, most one rounds you get is like people try their fucking hardest, and it just be like light year levels between what you see on my end. Because a lot of those one rounds will be people who are not really up there like that, but this is their shot at like, and whatever they don't. It's not 3 rounds; it's just one. So that's what I'm used to. So I didn't think he would do as good as he did because I know he's not used to it. I knew he was nervous. You know what I mean? He don't really do shit like that. So I'm like, all
What
right,
you
I'm
mean?
ready to see.
Elaborate on shit like that. What you insist?
He don't take battles that close to doing
Okay.
them. Like he just to prepare him more. So I knew it was gonna be a test for him. But he did better than I expected. Controlled the crowd, still had great delivery performance like he usually does, and he was saying some shit. So I was appreciative. I'm glad I won the coin toss because I was able to do my thing after that. So yeah, I'm excited for y'all to see it. It's gonna be a dope one.
And for the people who don't know, you stepping in for Swamp, correct?
Yeah.
Word.
Hmm.
Very big. You listen. You done that now. DNA's done that. I know John did that for Averb. When he
Hmm.
said Series Jones, and like you, sometimes y'all save the card by
Yeah,
doing
it's
that.
not my first time doing that. It's just the least amount of time I had to write and memorize. That part was different
Okay.
than usual.
All right.
I was
And
still on the high because I 30 old boy in London on the beat, and he was their best person, so I was still on the high. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let me see what I can put together for Jay Moore real quick. And everything I wrote was for him. It wasn't, some shit that I had laying around.
Bond, don't you got a battle dropping tomorrow?
That's the London battle.
Oh, okay.
London battle's dropping tomorrow. It's a big channel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the first American to go over there and battle on there, but they pulling about 1 million per battle regularly. So and this is their top person. He gets more than that. So I'm really excited to see how much it's gonna get from me battling him on that platform.
Now was that's on beat you said, right?
Yeah, that's on beat.
So verbal war zone type
It's
ish.
kind of like Verbal Warzone-ish, but it's more like it's really reminding me of 8 Mile because some of the concepts they have, we need that shit. Like for instance, they call it dropping the mic if you start choking because it's on beat. So if you start fucking up on the beat, they call it dropping the mic and they snatch the mic from you on some Apollo shit.
Some Sandman
So
or some Sandman shit.
get the fuck out of here. That's it. That's it. I like that. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't have no consequence when they be choking. So, oh, he gonna get it together. Nah. You have months to get it together. If that's what you did, that's it for you that round. So I did like that. And then if the crowd likes what you're doing, they'll have signs they hold up. I don't even know what to relate it to, but the sign says reload. When they hold it up, that means you got to start from the top. If everybody hold their reload cards up, that means they like it too much. They started from the top, and now they saying the words with you like a fucking song. Like it was really dope. It really reminded me of some 8 Mile shit. So by the time I got to the third, I smoked him so bad in the second, he was flustered in the third. He dropped the mic. But by the time I fucking got to the third, he quit. It was like some 8 Mile shit. They grabbed the mic. They was like, "That's it. It's over."
You threw the towel on?
So, and he didn't even get to say like 2 bars before he like just choked up on the beat. So that shit was dope. I ain't gonna hold you. I was definitely on a high from there. It felt like battle rap 10 years ago. The crowd was so interactive in that shit. Like it was
Wow.
dope.
So Bond, let me ask you, do you pick your own beats prior?
Yeah, I did pick my own beats for that. They're used to drill beats and grind beats.
Yes, UK, yeah.
That shit is so fast. It
Also,
doesn't allow them to
Central C
punch.
shit, Central C them niggas.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I went over there, I took some boom bap beats because I'm like, fuck it, I'm not about to rap all fast with him and give him the advantage. Let me just bring some shit that's real, just gritty hip hop beat and just roast this nigga. That's what I did
So
basically
the
because they
same beat
like
for 3
comedy
rounds?
and bars together, huh?
Okay, okay. So the same beat for 3 rounds or different beats?
3 different beats.
Oh, 3 different beats. I like that though.
That's why I
Okay.
said when y'all watch it, you're gonna be like, yo, this is dope. It's like it's battle rap, but it's a different twist to it. It's like their own little thing they doing over there. So I thought it was cool.
How many times you battle over there in your career now?
That was my fourth time battling there. Mm-hmm.
A lot of you niggas don't get your passport
I'm
stamped.
telling you. The best place I battled was Australia. Me and Head Ice was on that card in Australia. They gave us a condo each. We each had our own condo floor. That shit was fire. So there's leagues a lot of places. I'm trying to get to one of them ones in South Africa. I'm trying to hit all those.
You want some,
Alaska.
you want some disaster shit? Because I get one thing, niggas trying to hear disaster. All you want, but that boy there, he don't battle everywhere the continent. Goddamn it, you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you, Coffee, we'll talk about in a minute. Holmesy, T-Top. I've heard when y'all talk about, when I talk to you guys about battling international, y'all always show love though over there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because T-Top made it sound like they're more receptive over there compared to the States?
Um, it depends on platform. Like I said, they're not battle rap associated. They're just a bunch of rappers that rap on beat, battling each other on beat. So it's different from the battle rap where it's like, all right, cool, give them some time, get it together. Come on, you got it. They're not like that. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't care about none of that. You either stay on the beat or you get the fuck out the way. Because there's other people that want to rap on the beat too. So that's why I said it's kind of like a comedy times battle rap feel to it. Um, that's different from what I usually battle on Don't Flop, which is a battle rap crowd. They're used to battle rap. So
Mm.
um they're very receptive. Yes, I can say that. So besides this last platform, yeah, they're super receptive over there. It reminds me of like Cali, where they're like, they like what you say more than how you say it. So
Mm.
if you're messing up, they'll give you a chance if you're saying really good stuff.
Is Don't Flop still popping?
hmm I battled there last year.
Okay, shout
hmm
out to Ursula running Don't
hmm
Flop.
I battled there last year, and then the event after, I think he had Big K on there, Coffee, and somebody else on the like next event. So he did book some names last year. Shout out to her.
Okay. And you battled a sister named Candy recently on March 14th, I think it was, right?
That was the guy.
Oh, that's
That's the guy from
okay,
London. That's the shit I'm
okay,
talking about.
okay.
Fire for that. Fire for that. But yes, his name is Candy
That's
with a
Candy.
K. Kandi. It's crazy.
Candy. Okay. KD from St. Louis tweeted out recently. He said you are very underrated, underappreciated. You say what to that, man?
I appreciate that, KD. I feel the same about him too, but I appreciate that. I know people be um how can I say it? They be saying to me that I'm a little too humble because I don't speak a lot about, just shit that I've done or shit
You don't
that
pop your shit no more. You
really
stop
don't
talking
yeah,
shit.
don't I really don't feel the need to unless I'm in a like face off type of situation. I start to feel like I'm just being extra if I'm just sitting here like, yeah, and I did this and I did that, and it just feels a little extra. So a lot of times people like KD, J2, even people that just hear me rap sometimes, they'll just post it out like, yo, she deserves more than she gets just because they know that I'm not gonna say that per se.
Why you gonna talk your shit though? Why you gotta talk your
I
shit?
told you, unless if it's a face off, cool. I've done
Yeah.
that before.
Oh yeah, I know. I bet I probably your career. You probably got one of the
It's
craziest
a face off.
at
I'll get
TV.
my bag. But it's a difference of I think I was talking to Shunya about that recently actually, because I feel like she's kind of the same. We're the same in that like we don't walk around like, oh, we started this, we did that. But You know what I'm saying? We just operate off of the respect that we get. The people that know, and respect us and treat us accordingly. So you'll never see people like that's why I don't care about people that just be talking or in the culture just to speak and shit. At the end of the day, people like Three Letterman, people like Jay Black, people like the league owners, people Mickey Fax. These people, if they could respect me and call me, legends or
Mm-hmm.
all that. That's all I do. That's what's most important. Not saying fan consensus is very important, but I'm just saying that gives me the push to like, all right, I'm getting the love that I'm supposed to get because the people that are supposed to know me, and that's what I care about more.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you look at Hustle, Jazz, Official, 40, E-Hart, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you said Shuni's name, and I feel like, is it you, Shuni, and Shayna? They try to exclude out that list? The three of y'all? Well,
Did
three
they try to
dangerous
what?
ladies. You, Shayna, and Shuni. Do you feel you three ladies? I feel like you ladies are in a box over there, while E-Hart, 40, Jazz, Official, Hustle get a lot of kudos, right? But then
It
you,
depends. It depends because I feel like E Hart also feels similar ways where she don't get the love she's supposed to get. You know what I'm saying?
right, okay.
I feel like she's getting more. She gets them in certain instances, but she don't get the consistent. Yo, E Hart deserves to be on every card. The same way they'll push a guy who's, dope. We don't necessarily get that same consistent pushes besides fan bases. So it depends on who you ask, like I said. But it's more so you get those big opportunities. You come out, you put on like yesterday.
Mm,
Nobody was expecting me to be on that card. So for me to come and have battle of the night, 3 days prep, it
crazy.
gave it gave what I need to give for me. You know what I'm saying? People calling me, all right, I need you on the card. That's what I think people get too caught up on ego. Just go outside and be who you are and show who you are, show the levels, and then everything else fall into place.
But I saw a tweet, yeah, I was like yesterday. And is this true? I thought I know my battle rap history. You're the first female to touch 1 million?
I don't know. I retweeted that. I don't be arguing. I ain't gonna argue with her. I ain't gonna argue with her. You know what I'm saying? If that's her truth, if that's her truth, we're gonna run with that. Okay. I don't know who hit. I mean, I feel like there was. I know at least the 2-on-2 with Don Lady and Tori, Shuni, and Farah had 1 million. I
Mhm.
don't know if I'm counting that because that's a 2-on-2, but I
Classic.
don't remember one before me and 40. So
Mhm.
we have to really go look at that, and then in which case it would be me and her because we're both in the battle.
Mhm. Mhm. So how did we get here with you and coffee? Yeah, yeah.
Um, People know that car we were supposed to do last year. Was it last year or this year? This year that didn't
February,
happen.
February, last month, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had so much shit going on this last month. As you can see, I did 4 battles, so I was a little. I forgot. This year we were supposed to battle, so I know we both already got shit for each other, so I already know it's gonna be even better now that it's on. You know, a decent platform, fire card. I think it's gonna be battle of the night. I think I'm gonna have battle of the night again.
Listen, it wouldn't shock me though because I know my history. A lot of times the ladies get on cars with a bunch of men and they show out. I watched Gaddis and Hustle have battle of the night, whatever that noon, whatever that car that was. I've seen that. You dig what I'm saying? The storyline though, because I heard him talk about the storyline in the space. Storyline over you and coffee. How deep is this?
Um, we did not like each other at first. She just unbanned me recently. In like the past like 2 years, she blocked everybody. So we had got into it a long time ago. It was around the time people was like, "Oh, it was." I could tell you the time. It was the time her and Casey battled. And
Mm.
in the comments, sometimes the comments make shit worse. You know what I'm saying? They just add fuel to the fire. So there was a lot of comments like, "Oh, they kind of both sound like Bonnie," and then it was kind of like dragging it more with Coffee, and it was more so because I guess she's more laid back as opposed to super aggressive at the time. No, she wasn't as super. You know what I'm saying? She was a little more laid back. So I think that's why they were making that comparison at the time. But I guess it rubbed her the wrong way, and it didn't help that we didn't already like each other. So yeah, they ended up me being blocked, and then I'll just talk shit whenever because I know she couldn't see that shit no way. So it was just a lot of that, like petty shit happening. We battled on the beat. It went viral.
Yes.
I blew up some big pictures of her. That didn't help either. That didn't help the situation either. Um, but yeah, after that, we didn't really interact like that. But it's not to say that now that I'm unblocked and we've spoken, it's not that, we're not super best friends. I'm not taking her light. I know that she's probably like, yeah, I'm gonna get this bitch back for blowing up pictures of me. She probably doing shit like that
Uh,
right now as we speak. But yeah, so I'm not coming light on her. Oh, I already had a lot of shit for her, so I'm just gonna make it even better now. We have the time to do that.
so both because obviously you ladies were in a battle prior, right? So how many rounds you got the rounds done already prior?
The rounds are already done. Now I'm going to go over them. Now that I'm done with the other battles, now I'm going to go over them and add more fuel to my own fire to make sure I burn that motherfucker down because it's now my trenches debut. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to make sure I show why yet again I'm debuting another stage.
Hmm. Are you surprised Easy booked this? He got his stats done. Are you surprised?
Nah, I knew that a couple leagues wanted it, so I wasn't really worried about it. I knew it would be booked at some point this year. Um, but I didn't expect it to be on the trenches. It wasn't until they expressed interest, and I was like, yeah, I could see that. Like, it is more of a backstory line, gritty feel type of battle. We wanted to feel very underground in that bitch, so that's a perfect place
Philly
to
gonna
be.
love y'all, yo. Philly gonna love you in Corby.
Mhm.
So what do you feel about Corby as a battle rapper? Because I think she's phenomenal about. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think she cool. I don't think that she can fuck with me, but I think she's cool. I've already battled her, so I know somewhat. I've watched her recently. I watched her development. I could say she's definitely better than she was. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I don't know. I don't think that she's gonna want to this whole. I think she playing anyway, but she's talking about retiring after the battle. I'm not the type of person that you want to retire off of. That's not. It's not gonna be a good idea for you because it's not gonna be like, oh shit, she smoked her that battle. Like that's not gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those ones where you're gonna be
Ronnie,
like, it's gonna be one of those ones where you're gonna be like, I have to come back and do something else before I
uh,
leave. Like I don't think you're gonna. It's not gonna be one of those. So I hope she's taking the time to tailor the rounds and really give me that. I want the coffee that battle T top. Like I want us both to be in our super bag and burn that motherfucker down.
or the coffee that was battle for stadium.
That's who, but she lost.
I stayed winning the battle, but I thought Coffee was solid. She did. I think that's one of the best female battle raps this year. Battle
I was just
period.
I was just thinking of the best clear win I have her in my mind always goes to T top because he's a good like it's not like it's you know what I'm saying that's a good ass name and she wilded him up. So for me when I think of her best showing for me is still T top.
Okay.
But there's some other ones on there when she like her in Flames was super fire. Her and Vixen, some of the older ones was super fire. So I definitely seen the progression. That's what I'm saying. I just don't want her to give me one of those in between battles where she not in that bag. I want that bag because I'm coming in a bag. So I want us to get crazy.
I don't think she's gonna half step on you at all, Bonnie.
I don't think so.
If you know, you know. You're
I
not
don't
gonna
think
go.
it'll be smart. I don't think it'll be smart for
Yeah,
her.
that's not gonna be a wise idea to do that. You'll
I
get your
think
ass.
I think time saved her because she had a lot of battles when we was booked before. Now she gonna, you know what I'm saying, use that time wisely. I'm expecting us to have battle of the night, classic battle.
So, do you have any battles between now and May 4th?
I got one round.
Okay. Okay. Has that been announced yet or no?
Yeah, I got actually I got two one rounds. I forgot about that. Forgot about one of them. But I booked this a while ago, so it was already like out the way. So I have me and C Money for Creed for
Okay.
Creed weekend on Apollo.
All right.
And then I have me and Jay Skills in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. Who's your roadie for last year?
I don't know. I gotta look at some things because I missed a couple things. You know,
Hmm.
just being away from it, writing for my own shit. I did miss quite a bit, so I'd have to look at resumes. But I would say it's between. I I kind of say it's between hustle or jazz. Just thinking of performances. If I'm only thinking about performances, I say Hustle or Jazz. Maybe Vixen up there too, because she did have a couple good performances, good battles. Huh?
She had 3 battles. I think the criteria was 4 for last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. And 2-on-2s don't count, right?
Don't quote me. I don't think they do 2-on-2s. I don't know. Ladies kind of different though. You know what I mean?
Because if 2-on-2s count, she definitely had 4. Me, her, and J2 and her other partner battled last year.
I would say this though, but I thought Vixen had a phenomenal year last year too. Though Vixen got crazy last year and shit
For the
though.
showings, like there were good showings. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. Who had consistently good showings? Hustle had good showings. Jazz had good showings. Highlight being Tay Rock, and Vixen had good showings. Highlight probably being like the 40 bars or something like that. Coffee had some good showings. E Heart had some good showings. I just don't know if E Hearts were enough. I have to go over it again. Coffee, she has some decent showings. I don't think they outshine some of the other girls' showings that I said, like Jazz versus Tay Rock,
Okay.
but she still has some good showings on there, so she should be top 5 ish. That's the only people that I could think of off the top of my head. I know Shuni has some showings. I just don't know how many. Like I said, I got to look at it
All
and
right,
see.
right. Who you got winning between Coffee and Jazz? Who you got winning?
I didn't super like that battle.
Yeah, I thought it could be better. I thought Vixen and
Right.
Vixen and Fisher was the best match last year to me in terms of females last year.
Mhm. Mhm. Um, who did I have winning though? I think I had Jazz.
Okay.
Pretty sure I had Jazz.
Are you just saying that because you don't want to get
No,
Coffee?
I'm really trying to go back and remember like who I
Okay.
said won because I put it on X. I think I said Jazz won. I'm pretty sure. I was kind of low key hating too because I wanted Coffee to win. I'm pretty sure I remember that's how it went. I wanted Coffee to win, and I was like,
Right.
Jazz Edge. It was an Edge situation too. It wasn't like a body or nothing. It was like Edge, and I didn't like the battle type of situation.
Is this a war to you and Coffee?
What you mean?
Battle rap terms is a war. Is a grudge match. How do is it what do you call this?
It is a grudge match to me because I feel like she really feels like she's better than me, so that makes it a grudge to me. You know what I'm saying? Like in her mind, like even though it's delusional to me, it's still like it's a grudge because I have to once again come show you a bag that I already put you in, but now I have to do it for 3 rounds, no beat, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Cause it's hard to tell sometimes when people are just talking for like promo shit and when they really feel away. You know what I'm saying? So that could just be her promo talk, but sometimes she be talking and I be thinking like this bitch really thinks she like like you really believe that shit? I be having those moments sometimes she be talking, but other times I be like, she don't believe that shit. She just saying that shit.
Is she the leader of the new school though? Her
What's the new
Vixen.
school? Is the new school caffeine era? What is the new school like? Because to me, when you say new school, that's like Rock Lee and Big Ice. Those
Because
names.
let's be honest. I watched Queen of the Ring for a whole decade, right? So I know what it is. I watch Shane. I watch you. I watch Hart. I watch Misfit. I watch Lex Banco. I watch all you ladies come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were always looking for the next wave of ladies. And I feel like Vixen, Coffee are probably the new wave of. And Shay right now on the rise right now.
That's the caffeine era, though. I think you're mixing up eras in there. Because Vixen been here a long fucking time. You
Yeah,
know what
she
I'm
has.
saying?
Well, yeah, she has. She has.
So I wouldn't consider her new school.
Okay.
I saw this recently. It's just called rebranding. A lot of people got to rebrand, whereas people like me, Shayna, Shuni, Farah, we'll never be able to rebrand because we
Why do you
already
feel
hit
that
it.
way, sister?
Huh?
Why do you feel that way, sister?
Not rebrand as a term, as in the terms of change our style. Rebrand as in the terms of people consider us new. Like we could just come out as something new. Like okay, like how Zan. Let's take Zan for instance. Zan been
Okay.
here a long time, but she rebranded herself with the trenches because she didn't hit a certain ceiling where so many
Gotcha.
people knew her. Where she couldn't be a new girl again and come in and smoke shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We
Gotcha.
can't ever do that. That
Wow.
part of it we can't ever do because we got so high. We have top tier names on our resume. We can never come in as a new rookie and climb up, you know what I'm saying, fast again. It's not gonna happen.
Are you looking for Wody this year? The last year Wody, you looking for it? Or you not?
I just be doing shit. I really don't I've said this plenty of times, you know, if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really structure my year or goals off shit like that just because um I don't even want to say that because that's gonna sound crazy. I just don't structure my goals off shit like that because I don't want to be disappointed by how I know battle rap is sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather do what I'm doing and not disappoint my fucking self because I got my own goals. I'm trying to go over here, do this, do that, partner with these people, go smoke this stage, this, you know, that stage. I'm always looking at newer shit. So that's what I'd be more so focused on than Wody. So
So,
shout out
but
to Wody. Shout out to Jay Black too. He been doing this a while. No, it's not easy.
mm-hmm.
A lot of bullshit involved with it. You know what I mean? So we appreciate that though, because we do need those supporter run spaces that supports the battle rappers.
better rapper, better MC, better lyricist. You or Coffee?
Better rapper me, better MC me, better lyricist me. I don't
Like
know.
anything
I
from
don't
us?
know what answers you thought you was gonna get there. Like, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think what I would give her. Let me think.
Uh, Believability.
I don't know.
Because both y'all ain't no chumps though.
Believability for me is a different term. Like I don't know how to quantify this with y'all because believability means I really believe you smack somebody, not I really believe you're saying it in a way where I believe you believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We start getting into a rabbit hole right there. So believability is kind of strange for me because I don't know what y'all mean by that. Do you believe that it sounds good, or do you believe that they'll actually fucking do it?
I see where you going with that. I like that.
That's
I
why
like that.
I never bring that term up because it's
Okay.
weird. It's like JC is believable as fuck because he has conviction. So are y'all saying conviction? Are you saying believability? Do we believe that JC will shoot up your fucking block with Bob Harley's or what the fuck is that shit called? The fucking motorcycle shits. Do
Harley
we
Davidson.
believe that? Do we believe that he has choppers, that many choppers on the block? Or are we saying that his conviction was really that good in the moment that it's like, damn, that shit hit? Conviction is different.
Does she have conviction in you?
I think she have a little bit of conviction. I don't know how she be seeming dry to me sometimes. Like she has these bags. Like I said, I want that bag coffee. Like I want the bag coffee. Um, I don't want the little K pod. You know, little K pods you put in a little machine. I don't want the K pod coffee. I want the bag, the full bag coffee.
Ronnie,
So
she be suave, but she be. Well, she left Prestavia, but she had a
she's
very
dry.
good battle with Prestavia.
It was dry. Pastavia was a good battle. I
I
could say
understand that.
Pastavia was a good battle. The swamp one was kind of dry to me.
It
I
was. It
can't
was. It was.
fault her for it, but it was dry. It's like, you
It was. I didn't like the battle. I didn't like her and Swamp.
know what I'm saying? So it's like I credit her for certain shit, but then it'd be like certain ones of these battles that we have high expectations for, like Jazz, Swamp, it'd be kind of dry. So I'm hoping, yeah. You know
Would-
what? I do want her for Pastavia bag because I want her to try her hardest and lose.
So, how do you feel about her joining Dot Mob? Murder
Huh?
Mook supporting her. Rex, she's Dot Mob now. How do you feel about her joining Dot Mob?
I don't know. That's weird. I be feeling like people do shit to get back at each other.
Pettiness. You think there's some petty shit
I
going
feel
on?
like because Hustle was EFB, Coffee was like, yeah, I'm gonna go join a New York group. Fuck that. Because it was static over there. I remember that. Like, niggas don't be remembering shit. I remember shit.
I can't
She
hear you
was not
talking.
happy about that.
You talking about that? I can't hear you talking
She was
about that.
not.
Pause, yo.
hmm She was not happy about that. And then next thing I know, yeah, now you part of Dot Mob. And I remember when Hustle and Mook and them was going back and forth because she was like, they said, oh, she didn't stand behind Mook for Geechee. I think it was one of the battles she was
Mm-hmm.
behind. She's like, yeah, I'm EFB, and y'all niggas never stand behind me, and we from the same place. So it was a little static right there. And then next thing I know, coffee in the group. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like some petty shit to me. But maybe, that's how I be looking at shit.
All right, last question. I always ask you this question for how many years? I know you're gonna kill me when I ask you this question. Are we ever gonna get you in jazz?
I don't know. Stop asking me
I know.
that. Ask her.
All right, my
Ask
bad.
her.
Don't kill me. I'm
Ask
sorry.
her. Ask her that question. Ask her that
That's
question.
so
It's just
what affect you with jazz?
people want to be.
Crazy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Some people just want to follow in your footsteps and never confront you. That's what I feel like she do. All the shit, all the traveling, all the battling men, all that shit that I was doing that she said nobody cared about. 10 years ago. That was her argument. Nobody give a fuck Bonnie traveling to London. Nobody give a fuck Bonnie battling all these men. It doesn't count. Come battle the women. And then you follow in my footsteps because, I raised y'all. Literally. Literally. Literally raised y'all. Like, every footstep. It's like, and then they get into the footstep, and I try to show them the next footstep, and they be like, "Nah, I'm good here." All right, you stay in my 2 years ago footstep. Like, even shit like OnlyFans. Like, come on, we off that. It's other shit. We don't even got to do that no more. I was telling y'all about that 5 years ago. Let's do the next thing now. But people want to be who they want to be.
So next time we talk, we're gonna talk about a victory over coffee.
Yeah.
All right. But I appreciate you. Love you.
I make you say that to mouth too, yo, Bond. You got that. Mark my words.
Little man turning 2.
He's turning 2.
Yo,
Yes.
where you get all that hair from, yo? Jesus. Little man, I'm jealous, little man. Can I get some?
2 years old.
All right. Well, listen, your Trenches debut May 4th. Y'all make sure I get the pay-per-view. Bonnie Godiva, Coffee Brown. These are ladies do. I just watched the Chirac and Shuni had Battle of the Night with a gang of niggas on there. So y'all know how the ladies give it up and shit. You dig what I'm saying? So
you watched it?
Yeah, I love that battle. It's a dope battle.
All right, I gotta go watch it.
Yeah, Bond. It was a very good battle. I ain't gonna hold you.
Go watch it.
I was kind of shocked that it was that good because I could Chirac kind of been but she was very good in that battle though.
All right, I'm gonna go watch it.
It really got crazy. All right, sis.
Okay.
Peace and love.
Later.
Always, man. Shout out to Bonnie Godiva. Y'all